So hey guys, welcome to Ring Fit Adventure. The first time I'm ever using a webcam for anything ever, I think. Wait, have I? So anyway, I have all my stuff set up on my table in front of me. I'm just in my living room right now. I have a lamp off to the left to give me a little bit of light. I got my microphone standing on the table just right in front of me there. I have a little yoga mat on the other side over there so I can go grab that if I need it. And we're gonna play some Ring Fit Adventure. So I've already played a fair bit of this. As you can see, I'm already in World 3. So you didn't really miss all that much. The story's not that terribly important. But this game is basically an RPG where you work out. To defeat enemies, you actually have to do like various exercises and stretches and stuff like that. It's honestly pretty cool. I really enjoy it so far. So I have a thing in my left shoulder where whenever I put my arm like straight up, I need to pay more attention. It pops. I don't know why, I don't know how to fix it. I'm actually a very stiff individual, not like that. And doing stuff like this is super helpful. Now, I used to take a lot of theater classes. I actually had a degree in theater. So we would do stuff like this all the time. But stretching is definitely a thing you have to do pretty much every day to keep your body nice and limber and, you know, things like that. I don't really do that, so I definitely need to get better about it. This game is a good reminder of like good habits that you need to get into, you know? You actually have to jog in order to go anywhere. So yeah, you're constantly doing stuff. Okay. So as far as I know, the difficulty levels basically are just like, hey, you have to do this many of this thing, and like every time you choose an ability. So like when I was at the default difficulty, I think I only had to do squats like 16 times, but I've upped the difficulty a couple of times now. I have to do like 22 before it's over. So you can see I'm already getting a little bit short of breath. Isn't this game just like really pretty? I really like this art style. Get out of here. My abs are too rock hard. Like my will. Speaking of will, I'm working Bad Boys for Life tonight at work. For anyone who doesn't know, I work at a place called Alamo Drafthouse Cinemas. Basically a dine-in theater. And you know, I wasn't terribly excited when I learned that I was going to be working a Bad Boys sequel. But I've actually heard that it's surprisingly good. The Rotten Tomato scores for it are higher than I think anybody anticipated them being. Bad Boys for Life has a higher Rotten Tomato score than the new Star Wars movie. So that's promising. For the record, I did not like The Rise of Skywalker, like at all. Anybody who did enjoy it, good for you. I'm super happy that you liked it. I, on the other hand, thought it was pretty terrible. What are some of your guys' favorite movies? I want to say my favorite movie of last year, probably Jojo Rabbit's definitely up there. Jojo Rabbit, high key, one of my favorite movies of last year. Really enjoyed Knives Out. Really liked Rocket Man as well. I actually have a couple Rocket Man posters right off screen over there. See that? Pretty cool, right? Yeah, I don't know how well the light's getting either of these. I mean, I feel like you can see them well enough. Here, actually back here is probably easier. Anyway, they're cool. Welcome to the game gym. Here you can play Looting Gallery. Do your best to clear it. Oh, it's another minigame. I forgot that this game actually does have some minigames here and there. Oh man. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Left. And right. We are killing this. Oh man. Who said that this was going to be an issue? Definitely not me. Definitely not feeling any pain at all. Oop. That's like some good. This. And a little of that. And a little of that. Yeah. Whoa, went too high actually. There we go. Oh, I still missed one. Oh well. Yeah, this requires a lot of body control. Especially for somebody like me who, I think I mentioned before, I tend to be very tense. It's a little bit difficult for me to move my limbs and especially my shoulders to their full extent. So stuff like this, good. I should definitely become a yoga person. Go outdoors, go to a mountain, lie down in the sun, expose my butthole. You guys have heard about that, right? I wasn't just being like weird and gross. There was this whole like salute the sun with your butt thing. Allow sunlight into your buttocks. Apparently people got a lot of sunburn over that, and it was kind of hilarious. See, it gives me solace that they show Tip also doing some muscle strain in the little demonstration, because it makes me feel better about not being completely steady. Because sometimes you see people doing workouts, and they're like perfect and steady the whole time, and you're like, how? Why can't I do that? And then you realize that, oh wait, actually it's okay, it's normal to not be totally steady. Whew, okay. Ab guard. Let's go at it. Actually, having somebody do that to my back sounds like it'd be fantastic. Is this exciting? Is this what you all came for? Yeah, I used to be like super, well, not really super. I used to be a lot more into fitness. Back when I was in college. And one of the impetuses for that was, one of the reasons for that was I was in a theater production where I had to be shirtless for a bit of it. And I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna be shirtless, I'm gonna look really good. So I started hitting the gym a lot and built up my muscles, built up my core, built up my shoulders and everything. And got to the point where my fellow cast members were legitimately hitting on me. And I was like, heck yeah, this is what I wanted all along. Alright, Sharpos, let's do this. Because, I mean, I'm saying this as a man, because I know women have to put up with this, and it really sucks. But having people hit on you, pretty nice feeling. Again, I say this from the perspective of a man. Men generally don't have to deal with a lot of crap. Especially when it comes to, random people approaching you and saying, hey, I find you extremely attractive. So, when people do that to you as a man, it honestly feels kind of nice. Obviously, it's not exactly the same for women, because women have to deal with that all the time, to the point that it is quite harassing. I'm just going to ask everybody who's watching this, don't harass women, please. Don't harass anyone. But especially, if you find a random woman attractive, if you find a random woman attractive, just like on the street or pretty much anywhere, don't try to hit on them. Please don't do that. Don't tell them how pretty they are. Don't tell them that you would like to take them home. Don't tell them anything sexual. Just, leave them alone. Because women already have a hard enough time as it is. They deserve to be able to exist in public without having to worry about somebody sexualizing them. Okay, let's do this again. Also, to expand on the whole don't approach random women that you meet on the street, if there's a woman that you find particularly attractive online, maybe reconsider the idea that you should send them, a message or a text, like privately or whatever, telling them how much you find them attractive, especially if you don't actually know who they are. Now, if it's somebody that you have talked to for a while, somebody that you have like a previous relationship with, not romantic, I'm saying just like you actually know who they are as a person, and you think, maybe I should go for it. Maybe they would be interested. Personally, I don't see any harm in saying, hey, I find you rather attractive. Would you like to go out on a date sometime? Regardless of what they say, please respect their answer. And don't be a crappy human being and discontinue being their friend just because you happen to get a no. If you do get a no. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes feeling like they have an actual decent connection with somebody, but then that other person only wants to keep that connection if sex is going to be involved. Because sex isn't everything. Friendship is fantastic. Learn how to be friends with people. It's pretty cool. Also, low-key, This game has some pretty great music, not gonna lie. I was surprised by how good the music was in this game when I first started playing it. That's kind of Nintendo in general though. Like their first party stuff, quality music. It's so good. But speaking of music, today is January 15th? 15th? Or is it 16th? January 16th. So, considering this is definitely not coming out on the same day, today is the day that Sakurai announced that Byleth is going to be the last DLC character in the current fighter pack. I was thinking about that when I brought up music because the music in Fire Emblem Three Houses, really good. Really, really good. Byleth being in Smash, eh. Personally, I would have preferred Monster Hunter, especially when I see Byleth's moveset. Like, imagine Byleth's moveset, but on Monster Hunter. That would work perfectly, would it not? I think it would work perfectly. But the music in Monster Hunter, not Monster Hunter, well, Monster Hunter too. But the music in Fire Emblem Three Houses is quality. It is so good. Even if you're enjoying the game, you shouldn't overdo it. And remember to stay high. Oh, thank you. I actually really appreciate that. Stay hydrated, kids. Look at this huge man, or I guess this huge dragon. It's really ridiculous how muscular this guy is. This guy's really funny because sometimes he'll just won't attack because he's too busy like lifting weights and posing. See, he's working out while planning his next workout. I love it. I just love that so much. Like, he's just so cocky. It's great. See, I'm definitely talking a lot less because I'm trying to focus and like conserve some energy. I'm legitimately a bit tired right now, so a little timer on the bottom left down there, it shows how much time you've been playing, but only your active time. So it's only showing time that you're actually like doing things, which is pretty great because you could be playing for like 30 minutes, but not really doing much for all those 30 minutes. So the game like keeps you in track and be like, hey, of the last 30 minutes you had this game on, you only actually did like 15 minutes of working out. Oh my god. Ooh. I don't know why I decided to start talking during that. So what's it gonna take for me to look like Drago one day? I wanna be giant. I'm already black, so I got that part down. I need to get a leotard. Just constantly work out my entire body every single minute of every single day of my life. Oh my god. I'll get there one day. Oh, thank God. He took a turn to rest. Can I do the same thing? Oh yeah. He's done. So done. Ah. Heck yeah. High five me. My little mission clear. Yeah, sure, let's check. So another nice thing about this game is that after you do your adventure, they give you like a little rundown of what you did, and you can do a cooldown exercise, which is super nice. Did 187 Neelifts this time, 219 total. So yeah, I really love stats like this. I always said that when I die, I want to get like a stat sheet of what I accomplished during my life, and I want it to look like this. Maybe not purely exercise-based, but something similar. And I just realized that I'm wearing black, and the couch behind me is also black. I hope they don't blend together too much. I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. You're not watching this channel for my clothes. You're watching it for my shining and shimmering sway personality. Anyway, thank you for joining me on Ring Fit Adventure today. This has been fun. I'm not sure if I'll record it again, but I wanted to do it at least once so I could try out my webcam, see if I like this kind of interface, see if there's anything else I want to do, like involving stuff like this. And who knows, maybe I'll do more of it if people actually enjoy this. Anyway, have a good day, and yeah, stay fit, my friends. And hydrated. Please stay hydrated. Drink from water.